Okay, so I had a few ideas that I shortlisted. Do you guys want to go first with the ideas?
Oh no, that's fine. I would like to hear your ideas because I do believe that the
Okay, so
e-commerce
can
portion is actually it's good, but like I just couldn't think of any solid ideas yet.
okay, so
So I'll take inspiration from you.
yeah. So the link that you sent where I think last internship's portfolio was uploaded or whatever that was. I went through that and the entire concept is really simple if you see it technically. I mean, people just upload pictures and they download, right? Um,
Hmm.
Mhm.
so in that direction, I did have a few ideas. So the first one being is we have a website where students from across the world they can compare their life costs. I mean, uh, whatever they spend monthly, like on food, rent, or maybe dating, etc. So they can upload all the
Mhm.
details, like how much does it cost, and then we can compare it. Like it's like a platform where the students can come together and compare like how much does it cost living in the US or maybe in India or
Wait,
something like that.
so comparing the university cost,
Yeah,
the
so
tuition,
maybe you
everything.
pay something for dorms or a mess or something like that.
So it's basically a financial tracker that is global, more so for like gathering a
Correct.
statistic for that area
Correct. So maybe
or
like I'm from
mm,
India. So suppose
yeah.
I plan to go to say some university in the US and I just want to look up to like what are the actual costs that students incur rather than just depending on some hypothetical data. So I can just go back to the website. I can read about different students, different universities, and then that's basically the data thing.
Yeah.
But we narrow it down to students. That's it. I mean, there's nothing unique about it. So that's
Hmm.
the first one. And then the second one, it's very I don't know,
Wait, so
Pinteresty.
so
Yeah,
the sorry, the first one that the idea, so how is gonna benefit the students? Like they will be able to compare and see what country they need. They maybe they should choose. Depends on the cost and everything for the
yeah.
study.
Maybe they can make arrangements for that amount or um maybe just to gather knowledge or just to get the information of how much does it cost to live in the US as a student. But that would be real time data.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm, okay, go ahead. Makes sense.
So the next one was like a small community website where people from around the world, like not just constrained to students, but anybody, they can come and put in curate anonymous life lessons or things they've learned, or maybe just something that they wanted to share, like a tip jar. Like if you've ever played fish pond, I don't know if that's the case in US, but
Mhm.
it's something like that, and you just come up and have an interactive community with the same uh, directed people. Did you get it?
What is fish pond?
Sorry.
I mean,
Oh,
if you also want to share your screen and show it too, that would be if it's up to you. Whatever make it easier for all of us to understand. Yeah,
Okay, so
go
should I
ahead.
share the screen or
Yes, sure.
okay.
So that come on the website.
but also I was asking what fish pond was, so I can get a better sense of it.
Okay,
Sounds
sorry.
interesting.
So in India, it's a fish pond is kind of a game which people play when they are up for drinks or something like that. So
Mhm.
there's a jar and then just a second. I need to take this call.
No problem.
Guys, can you just give me a minute? I have an urgent work to do. Like, just a second. I'll be back.
No problem. Take your time. Okay.
Yeah.
We have so much time.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, guys.
No, don't be
No
sorry.
problem.
Okay, so fish pond, yeah. So in a jar, people there are these chits where people just write some message or some life lessons or anything that they want to share it with the community. And then
Mm.
after everybody's written and all the chits are collected, uh, there's a person who picks out all the chits and then we read it. So it's basically a
Sorry,
bond. Yeah,
you are sharing the docs, right? The
yeah.
right now?
Yeah, double click to
Okay.
full screen.
Okay. The first one, is that the first one? Email club? No, no, no. I don't think so.
Which one?
Uh, like I can see the doc. Is that you talking about, or you just talking from somewhere else?
Wait, you
No,
can or can't see the document?
the second one.
Okay, okay,
The
stranger. Yeah.
insight from strangers. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys up to
Hmm.
it, or should I give you a moment to review it?
No, I
Mm.
think I'm good. You can continue with your idea.
Yeah, yeah. You can continue. Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so the
Mm.
third one
Oh,
was
that's a nice one. I like it. The second one, right? So, the idea is just you have to collect
yeah,
stories from the people
yes,
around the world, and it's gonna be through a Google form, right?
yeah,
Uh,
or whatever
okay.
that works. Maybe we can integrate it into our website. I don't know if you guys could do it. I have no idea about that part. But then, yeah,
Oh, okay. And then how is it gonna help the society?
so people just can come up and read, or maybe we can
Hmm.
email them weekly or monthly or something like that.
I think I would say there are things like daily digest or weekly digest, which also helps a lot. Like those subscription things for like
Yeah,
news
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
websites and things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's
Mm.
probably what it's really like closest to.
Maybe for
Um,
entertainment or just, if they have raid. Is that the
Yeah,
reason?
this would be just like a light, heartfelt
Mm.
moment kind of thing. Like nothing,
Oh,
like no too much of information would be included. Like,
mhm. And also, I think that how the businesses are operating, it's based on profit, but it doesn't have to be like monetization. There are businesses that you can profit from just solely what was it called? Like nonprofit organizations are
yeah, this
not
sounds like a
based on profit.
non-profit, right?
yes,
Uh,
yes,
It's based more on merit and usage and popularity
mm-hmm.
than it
Yeah.
is about actual like profit. So if anything, we can look into that as well, which if I, is more realistic for us, especially for the internship.
yeah,
Not sure how the whole monetization thing would go, but I do believe that something that is more focused on awareness and less on profit would be just
correct,
easier.
correct.
But
Yep.
we can go through these ideas and just see
Yeah,
because
let's just
that
go
could
through
probably
these ones
change.
and then we can ponder upon what's going to work best for us.
Yep.
Yes. All right, take it away.
So the third one, I think it's quite simple. We create mood boards for people. I think it's quite trendy nowadays, although I haven't
Yeah.
indulged in it yet, but I don't know. So this was something people suggested when I talked to them. So I think this is a very simple one. Mood boards, we get their ideas, we collect information on what they like, what they don't like, and then we can get AI to do it. So the
Interesting.
fourth,
I don't know, because when you mention AI, if people are being charged for these things, AI generation tools is honestly free. And I'm
mm,
not sure if there's a way you can monetize that.
to be honest, in India, there are my friends, they pay me for getting things done through AI. So that's the case here
Yeah,
in India. I don't know what's the trend in the US, but yeah, people will.
yeah. In the US, you use like you might pay for access to being able to generate more AI photos and images,
Mm,
but you would not be able to monetize those images. I mean, you might be able to, but it's like
Okay,
the way AI is kind of used in terms of art, people steer away from because creative thinkers do not really like the concept of AI being used. And I fully get that. So for in terms of brand and in terms of honesty, it'll be best if we solely focus more on the individual's capabilities than AI generation. Only for the like literally for the branding and also for the honesty of it all.
sure. We can we can analyze that later. Um,
mm,
Definitely.
can I move on to the
But
next
it's
one?
of
yeah,
course.
but I would
Sorry.
say it's a solid idea. Like if you were to have people actually like behind there, like maybe they log in, they create a login to be a creator and they can take on tasks that people like request for mood boards and they can work on it, show people the mood boards, send it over. Maybe it's watermarked, that way they can't just download the thing or just take screenshots. But maybe there's a way to go about that, but I don't know about that in the 6 week span
So
for
maybe we
us, but
can
it's still a really
provide
good idea.
Yeah, so maybe we can provide them with, say, the cutouts of things that people paste on mood boards and have it as a platform where people could come and create. Uh, Maybe we can have a version where suppose there are friends who not a long distance friendship or a relationship where people could do it online, right? Mood board
Mhm.
creating or something like that.
Yeah, that could
So
be good.
fourth one is the most simplest one I ever could think of. So it's basically a time capsule, like we used to do it as kids, but this is a
Yeah.
digitized version. So people can record messages or videos, and then we can email them, schedule emails.
Mhm. That's not bad. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's freemium basically. This is mhm. No, this is not a bad idea. This isn't a bad idea. In terms of like basic free paid upgrade for long storage and custom design. Huh. This is one of those things where the reliability and like a lot of testing will come. They might send themselves like emails just to see if it works and hope that they'll get one in the future. But that's definitely a good idea. Like I'll definitely keep that. Probably like top five. But in terms of like storing, long-term storage and all of that, this is why I feel like all of these things are hypothetical businesses almost. Because for the sizable and scalable data that we collect from different people over the years, and then we're to send out these emails to them,
Yeah.
it can be endless, and we don't have that specific budget, nor do we have that
Time period.
like the realist. Yeah, so it's kind of like it's kind of interesting to see how that will kind of like take form.
Yeah.
But it's still a really good idea. I would say that I can definitely see this being a thing.
Okay, so the next one, it was specifically so the business idea rater. It was specifically like the focus is on having student entrepreneurs to have a
Mhm.
community where they pitch in their ideas, and then we as students we rate it like how good and how potential does it have. So it's a very random informal platform, not pitching to like VCs or something like that. Just a
Mhm.
reality check that if this will work, because currently, like in India, the age that we are in is the kind of uh, we are the people actually ruling the world. Like here right
Mm-hmm.
now, internships and everything, it's just crazy. So this was something that I thought could have a potential. And then we can integrate AI. Then the next one, I don't really have much of intention to execute this idea, like the brand kits. But then I've seen people buy it, so maybe we could look at this. So like we provide um logos and color palettes, fonts, mood boards also. A lot of things that influencers need in their daily influencing journey. I don't know what that is, but yeah. I mean, every second person is an influencer right now. So
Mm-hmm.
why not?
Yeah.
And then the planner services was something like,
Wait, can
uh,
you go back up again? I'm sorry.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I think the one-page brand kits is honestly an interesting one because I mentioned like retail friendly accessory approaches. Yeah, that seems like something where it's a big variety, and I think users would be able to upload, or are we the ones that are uploading specific things?
So we could upload like a few samples, say maybe 100 brand kits in the beginning. And then we can have an option where people can do that themselves and we make money off the commission.
Okay, that works out good.
Yeah. So the planner services, the next one is like I've seen some people who actually have zero abilities to plan the work that they need to get it done. Like they'll have an assignment due and they won't know what to do. So
Mm.
these planner services we can integrate AI and then we can gather details from them regarding what their attention span is and oh, at what time of the day would they like to do the assignment, and then we plan for them like step by step how to do it and what to do. So I think majorly AI works here because we can just go autopilot once we set the flow of AI in this, but we need
Mm.
to do that. I mean, I don't know anything about coding or AI or anything in detail.
I wouldn't know. I don't know too much about implementing AI into certain things either. I would not be opposed to like learning it, but for the most part, most of these ideas wouldn't even need to utilize AI.
Yeah,
If we
obviously.
fully do it on the user interface where everyone could just come in and do their own things.
Yeah,
But it depends on how much access to the public we want to give things or how
correct.
much profit we want to make. Because if we allow creators to be creators, we're going to probably take 30% from their thing or whatever percentage from their thing, um, which still is profit to us and also means that it's also endless because AI is good, but the creative individual is way more profitable.
Correct, correct. I do agree with that. And the last one, I don't think it's a very intelligent thing to do, but then find your roommate is when you go to a new university and you don't know who your roommate is in your dorm, and then you just put in details and people can connect even before meeting.
Mm.
So because Instagram is too cluttered these days, I mean, you try to find one person and there are like 100 people with the same name. So
True.
yeah, that's it. I mean, I hope these were enough, but yeah.
Definitely, definitely was. I think the idea that I gravitated towards the most was your fish pond idea.
Yeah, but the thing that we'll have to work the most about that is to actually make it popular enough for people to come to the platform.
This is true. Well, I mean, a part of the internship was also the monetization and bringing people in. But I don't know if realistically I mean, every person's project and every person's website
Yeah.
is dependent on people coming in, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But it's assuming people would come in. So
Right.
I think that we would be able to still do the idea. We at some point would have to advertise our ideas and probably track the incoming people that do look into ideas. But besides that, I think we're going with the assumption that our idea is going to be profitable or people are going to move with it. So with that, I think we shouldn't fear trying it out just because we believe that people wouldn't gravitate towards it.
So
Because even if we get one person, three people, five people, like that will be enough to test the concept of the internship alone. And what we've done in that internship.
okay, so
But I still gotta do more research on that.
do you
So
guys
what?
have any ideas that could be discussed?
Honestly, not at the moment, but based on your ideas, like I'm gonna say that I would say a lot of them are really solid.
Yeah, I
Um,
would agree with that.
so with that being said, I want to look at the
Do you guys want me to send the document on the group? Maybe you could just refer to them again.
yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
please.
great. That'd be great.
So I think the two of the all of them was good ideas, and I think the one that Kevin you said what was that people sharing
The
their stories,
fish fund
right?
idea.
It was that is that the one people sharing their stories, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one about the student comparing their cost and getting the sense of
Yeah, so
how
we
things
can
would go.
integrate them.
Yeah.
We can club
So this
them.
was
Wait,
yep.
hold on. One voice, please. Can
Yeah,
continue?
so this was the two that I like most. Yep, that's it. And yeah, if you can share the docs with us so we
I
can go
just
again.
did. I
Yeah,
just did.
yeah, sure. Take your time. Thank you.
All right. So yeah, that's the where we're at right now. I mean, I look at the deliverables by the end of the week, and yeah, we have to have our business ideas selected and approved. But I wouldn't mind working a bit backwards too. Looking into the e-commerce things and then selecting our business after. But because that is the hardest part of this entire thing. It's just deciding the business. All the pretty much
Yeah,
like the modules and the tech stuff and the MKT, that would depend on our business idea. Um, but the pestle does not, which we
Okay.
still have to do.
Yeah, so I had an idea. We could, if you guys could open the doc, we could
Yeah.
club the first idea, the life costs one, the insight from strangers, and the business idea rater. We could club all of these three things into one thing. So we have
Mhm.
a website, like a student community website for students across the globe. And then we have these three sections.
Which document specifically?
it's
It
in the
was
WhatsApp, I
the
guess. It's in the
it's in the
WhatsApp.
what? Oh,
Our group, WhatsApp group.
gotcha. Mm,
Oh, so you
no,
were
for
so
I meant for the pestle. You were speaking about the document for the pestle analysis.
No, no, no. Did I send the wrong document? I'm so sorry.
No,
no,
no, no.
you
You
sent
sent
us
the right
with
one. I'm
ideas.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, I think I'm on your page now. So you want to combine what together?
So I was just saying that we could club
Mm.
the first, the second, and the fifth ideas into one idea. Like all of these require a community, right? So why not just have three instead of just one? So there'll be variety as well. People won't get bored.
Okay, one, two, and five.
Yeah.
Uh, five is one, three is fine. I think. What do you think? Three is it gonna be a lot of work, or 6 weeks? What do you guys think? I think one and two can
I
be.
think we can start with the first and second, and then if we see potential, we can add the third one on.
Okay. I think I
Should we
still
take
think
a
that
moment to think about it? Like, should we take,
yeah,
like, let's just
but
think
insight
about it.
from strangers seems like a really simple thing that can be done in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Um, like if we even just solely focus on that alone and how we go about showcasing it, how we go about advertising it, the website can be beautiful, how people make submissions can be beautiful. Um, the hype of seeing your words, like if it's even a small thing, it might turn to a big thing. But like how we basically push it out, would it be similar to like Reddit almost, where people can like
Yeah,
share their life stories and then a bunch of people could just reply to each message? That would be something interesting. However, um, actually, no. If it's like an email thing, you will get an email and people can just reply to that email, which is kind of the same concept. It kind of you're using Google or using whatever messaging thing you can do to, you know, thread all the messages without us having to do that. So that's probably the benefits of emailing it. So that isn't a bad idea either way, but I'll have to look into more stuff about that
Yeah. But
just
these,
to
all of
make
these
sure that
ideas
it's
are like
solid.
really, really raw. So we'll have to furnish them a bit, look at the pros and cons
Mhm.
of each and every idea. And then because if we open the platform to strangers, like to the public for the second idea, then there might be
Mhm.
some very smart people who might just troll or bully other people or write some very offensive things.
Exactly. So we would need a way to like
Yeah, so we'll have to
monitor
regulate that a
and
lot.
filter. Mhm. Or we can probably put like a risk thing,
Yeah, we can put a
but
disclaimer or something like that.
yeah.
Okay, so
Okay,
maybe
not
we should
bad.
just go over these ideas and then
Hmm.
decide one like today because for pestle analysis, we'll need like at least a day.
Okay, no problem.
It's too tedious.
Um,
yeah, and then also for the pastel, we can take two topic for each person, as we have only three.
yeah.
Uh,
This
we
time.
already have like three things to deliver. One is the marketing
Mm-hmm.
strategy. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
something like that. The other one is a tech
Tech
analysis
trend
trend.
analysis. Yes.
Yeah. And then the third
So
one
even
is
with those,
pestilence war.
Yeah, for the
uh, I don't know. I think those would be easier to do. Like once the pestle is done, because the pestle would probably help us with those parts of the business, like all the other documents.
yeah.
But like, I say we knock out the pestle together as
Yeah.
fast as we can, and then we can move on to the other modules because we have module one, which is the environmental scan, then we have the tech one, and then we have the MKT, and then we have the task tracker, we have the Google Analytics Academy account.
Yeah.
Those things can be done, but us having like three things to do, and it's the three of us minus the pestle
Yeah.
is it's like to divide the work better, it'll be better that way. But I think a lot of these documents might be somewhat on the repetitive side anyway, so we might be able to get it done faster and communicate.
Yeah, we can divide the pestle thing because we also have to do the SWOT analysis and Porter's five forces.
Exactly. So yeah, we can really spend a full day knocking that out. I'm gonna probably get on that I would say early tomorrow if possible, or later today if I can. Um, but I would definitely keep in contact and try to see what we can rectify with that.
So we
Um,
focus on the
Okay, so we
daily.
have sorry, excuse me. We have 6 topic in Pascal, right? So you guys are doing like 2 for each?
no, we are doing what you talking about for the pestle?
Yeah, like 6 different sections: legal, environmental, technological, and other things. Total is 6, right? So
Yeah, we can
if you
divide it up, but
uh-huh.
in my opinion, there's gonna be some that are more uh in depth than the other. But besides that, we can still divide it up. I just want us all to work on it. And that'll be a group thing with us. Everything else we could divide up, but we would still need to communicate everything. I think it'll be better if we are all on the same page about the business. So we might need a second meeting to go over what we would talk about in each of these documents before we submit them or do them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes, I don't know if you have to stop recording because the meeting have less than 1 minute. It's gonna be
Oh,
automatically saved. Just stop recording. Yeah, I think
yeah.
it's